Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and surprising news coming out from Greenland. The head of US Space Force base in Greenland is fired after the JD Vance visit. So this was first told me by other people, and then I was like, Then I just saw the news, the full article on this. So this is interesting. So we all know JD Vance visited Greenland. If you follow the American news, you probably would have known that he went there. He visited the Space Force base to great fanfare of the soldiers there, and said a lot of very gung ho statements. Doubling down on U.S. Interest in annexing Greenland. So and somehow interestingly, after JD Vance left, the Space Force base commander sent an email to these people. So I want to show you where's the part that where's the so he sent an email that shows support for Greenland and Denmark, and this goes in contradiction to U.S. national position. And it's important that to understand that as some people think that there should be free speech. Where's the freedom of speech here? Freedom of speech do not apply to military. This applies to all countries. Soldiers are expected to behave in a very regimental way. You have no freedom of speech or opinion as a soldier, generally speaking, because you're supposed to follow orders. You're supposed to respect the hierarchy, and then and because you're dealing with life and death. When you are sent on military mission, sometimes your mission might get you killed, but then you still have to do it, because if you don't do it, you don't die. Maybe thousands of other comrades may die. So that's why in military things is very rigid. It's a very different thing. So she was removed due to a loss of confidence. Due to a loss of confidence in her ability to lead. So according to the statement, the Space Force say that commanders are expected to adhere to the highest standard of conduct, especially as it relates to remaining non-partisan in the performance of their duty. So they are not supposed to get involved with politics. So somehow it seems like she sent an email, the base-wide email, defending the base relationship with Denmark and Greenland, which is absolutely unnecessary thing to do. There is no reasons the commander of the base supposed to talk about the base relationship with Denmark and Greenland. That is totally unnecessary thing to do. There's no need to do any form of virtual signaling. You are the commander of the base. You don't need to tell anything. I don't need to say anything. By sending an email base wide and knowing that a huge percentage of the military is actually the MAGA base. They actually support Donald Trump. Like a mass majority of the soldiers actually support Donald Trump and this administration. This is basically cutting your own end of your career. So clearly, soldiers have highlighted this to higher hierarchies, and she got sacked. So, and I believe it's her, like Susan Mayer, right? It's a girl. So this is a very unwise decision, and clearly getting sacked is the right thing to do, because if you cannot even make a good judgment call for such a simple basic thing, then if it comes to war, I don't think any soldiers would trust this commander's decision, because it will be based on very terrible judgment calls. Right? This is just a fact. As a soldier, I was a professional soldier last time. So if my commanders cannot make good decisions, good strategic decisions, not being wise, then the faith in these commanders will just be destroyed. And during my time, there are commanders, like lower level commanders, that totally lost the respect of the men. And yeah, it creates a lot of problems when the men don't respect the commanders. Like literally, you become a handicap. So you don't really want that kind of thing to happen. So the article, of course, goes on. Trump want to annex the territory, needed it for national security, and Vance's visit clearly is to double down on this. So Sean Parnell, the Pentagon spokesman, says that the action to undermine the chain of command or to subvert President Trump's agenda will not be tolerated in the Department of Defense, which is exactly what I've said. You cannot go around you cannot break the chain of command, and particularly you do not subvert the national interest, because you are the military. You're supposed to operate for the national interest. Like it's not like even an American thing. This is just every military is the same. It does not even matter. For example, for Iran's case, Iran have soldiers and commanders, military, doing covert operations in Middle East, like be it in Yemen or Syria, Iraq or Lebanon. You may not agree with some of these actions taken by your country, but if you are a soldier, you will follow the order and do your very best, to your best extent, for your country. So when you come to military, like when you're in the military level, or you be in a geopolitical national, you're representing your country level, all logic of morals and ethics is out the window. Everything is to the advantage of your national interest and to the victory of your country and your force. There is no other thing that should be involved. You're not supposed to play politics, at least in the military. In the political world is maybe a different story. They will sometimes game, like they can sacrifice their soldiers to make a political gains. That possible. That kind of thing happens in the United States. So, and this firing is not new. Donald Trump has been very active in firing senior military leaders. Now include several female officials. Because in Donald Trump's first term, military commanders, some of them has actually subverted. They literally disobeyed orders coming from the White House, including the full withdrawal of American troops from Syria, and except for the oil rig region, the oil production region, they are supposed to withdraw everything, and the military actually did not follow the order. They actually lied to their commander-in-chief, and I think that experience gave Donald Trump a very, very bad taste, and they made it a point that they're going to sack every single person that is proving to have any possibility of breaking their oath to fight for their country, or to just follow simple orders. These are all going to sack. So some other audit are Chief of Naval Operations, and then the U.S. Coast Command Commandant, and U.S. Navy Vice Admiral. These are all women. Yeah, this like they emphasize on the woman because woman. Yeah, and other firing, Brown, CQ Brown, chair of the Joint Chief of Staff, very, very high ranking, commander of the US Cyber Command, and the director of National Security Agency. So a lot of firing, and quite sure they're going to fire more. As any one of them revealed to be anti-Trump, and they willing to sacrifice their job to undermine their commander-in-chief, and of course clearly, yeah, that is going to not go well for them. In case you think that is your WhatsApp, no, it's mine. Yeah, I forgot to mute. So anyway, just a quick update on this very bizarre news, and some additional context from my own experience as a professional soldier many years ago. So thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. Happy birthday to you if your birthday today, and I'll see you guys in the next update.